Okay, this is a fire transformer I'll be working with. I retrieved this transformer from an old PC power supply, and I'll be using it to design a switch mode power supply. Actually, the winding I'm using is a bifilar winding technique, and I'll be discussing it in this video and how I managed to do it with this fire transformer also. So basically, to do the bifilar windings, each of the halves of the center taps are wind together. They are done at once. So you take the conductor you have to use in the winding, then you wind at once according to your number of turns you've calculated for each of the windings. So both of these windings of the center taps are wound together. So after you've wounded them together, then you use your multimeter to separate each side of the windings, so you get to know which ends of your winding you've done will go into the other side of your ferrite transformer, which is the terminal, and the other end too will be going to the other terminal of the ferrite transformer. So with the bifilar technique, each halves of the center taps, the winding are done together and at the same time. Then their ends are later separated to their corresponding terminals using a meter in its continuity mode. So that's the bifilar technique. So with this transformer here, I have done a 6 turns on each half of the center taps winding. So we have 6 turns on each half of the center taps for my power supply.
Okay, so basically I'm done with the windings. So we have between this terminal and this terminal, the last terminal, the two last terminals, I have about 240 volts at 19 volts. Yeah, sorry, at 20 volts between this one and this one. And that's the calculation. It's about 90 turns. That's the calculation here. Then between the middle terminal, so between this one and this one, we have about 6 turns on the secondary. So this side is the secondary side. We have about 6 turns, and that will give us about 20 volts at the primary of 20 volts. Then we have single joint where we have because the bifilar windings for these 240 volts secondary turns, which is the 90 turns to 20 volts. So I had 45 turns for the bifilar, then I joined the middle to give us a 90 turns. So with the primary I have about 6 turns to do.